shopping tomorrow, buy some food. And now, on with your flop parade, featuring Bing and Dinah.
What's the first flop, Pop?
Well, it's a jumpy little gem, and here it is, our number 10 song of the week, Yachting. Yachting, yachting, that is the sport for me. Yachting, yachting, over the deep blue sea. There's one thing more I like, that's riding on a bike and swimming.
Thank you, Bing. That was simply super. I'm going right out and buy an outboard motor.
Steady, Dinah. First, you got to introduce our number 9 song of the week, written by a department store floor walker who fell in love with his work. Written by a department store.
Would you like to take that from the top?
My front rack is just.
Who was this written by?
Okay, mine written by a department store floor walker who fell in love with his work and married the floor, or something like that. Writers will kill me. You ready?
Yeah, how does it go?
How's it go?
Hammacher Schlemmer, I love you. Roebuck and Sears, I adore you. If you want to buy a bassinet or buy a hog, don't be in a fog. Use our catalog. Hammacher Schlemmer, you're sweet, dear. Hammacher Schlem, I repeat, dear. Macy's and Gimbel's have plenty of thimbles, but I love you.
Exquisite, really exquisite. I'm sure that's going to be number 1 on all the disconnected jukeboxes in town.
Thank you, Bing. And now a message from our sponsor.
Friends, your flop parade is brought to you by the makers of food. Food comes in packages, cans, jars, tubes, bottles, bags, and peanut butter sandwiches. Remember, food, and only food, contains vitamins, proteins, carbohydrates, starches, and tiny, bright red flakes of fingernail polish.
Never notice them in cranberry sauce. It's just
And now, back to your flop parade.
And here is Bing with the number 8 flop of the week. A question that is on every lover's lips. Was last night the last night with you?
Was last night the last night with you? Was the first kiss the last kiss, the last kiss the first? Tell me, has my heart been cursed? Was the first time I saw you the last time? Was the last time the first time? I'm sorry that I asked, because the first time was the last time, and the last time was the first, and the last time was the last time, and the first time is the worst. And at last I see your colors true. And the first time will be the last time that I fall in love with you. What kind of tempo is that? Holy smoke. Anybody got the time or a change of a match or a Band-Aid or something?
Oh, Bing, that was grand. That tune was written by Jack Brooks on his 12th birthday, which was, understandably, his last.
Early demise was foretold by that. Really, folks, Jack has written some fine tunes, but we just dug this one up out of his past to haunt him.
And now a word from a food grower.
I've been growing food for nigh on to 47 years. I've seen crops come and go. And after tasting this year's crop, this crop has got to go.
Thank you, sir. And now Dinah and I blend in the number 7 song of the week. John F. Keeley's sentimental self-admonition to a Hoosier lad who has wandered far from home.
The title, It's About Time That I Wrote to the Folks in Terre Haute.
Oh, love it. Oh, I'm homesick, and I'm not in good condition. There's nothing wrong but what a trip won't cure.
Now I ask you, place yourself in his position. Wouldn't you go home at once? And that's for sure.
The refrain. It's about time that I wrote to the folks in Terre Haute, my hometown by the Wabash, far away,
where he lost his heart one night while the stars were shining bright. By the Wabash now, so far away.
When I said goodbye to June, beneath that Hoosier moon, a nightingale sang softly, seemed to say,
oh, come back soon.
So it's about time that I wrote to the folks in Terre Haute, and my sweetheart by the Wabash, far away, so far away.
We have alerted the postmaster of Terre Haute, so I hope he don't get snowed under. Put on a lot of extra help. The mail will be flying in there. Now for the number 2 song of the week.
Hey, wait, haven't we skipped a few numbers?
We got it. The audience is closing in on us, kid. The number 2 song of the week. There's a miss I miss in Mississippi, where the Mississippi flows. I can see you're in the morning when it's drippy, with the Mississippi squishing through her toes. When I see the first ranunculus a-bloomin', I'm a-going back and banish all my woes. Then I'll kiss the miss I miss in Mississippi, and eat their Mississippi nose. That was Mississippi Moon, written by Johnny Burke and Jimmy Van Heusen, who were kidding. And now our sponsor.
Keep your eye on the bloodshot bullseye.
Well, that takes care of him.
We forgot Van Heusen.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you very much. Good boy. Good. Thank you, tardy but good and loud. And now for the number 1 flop of the week. The number 1 flop, the number you've all been dreading.
That thrilling ballad, These Lush Moments. These lush moments, how I adore. These lush moments thrill to the core. Our romance is quiet and solemn, but dreams keep running up and down my spine. Oh, Caroline.
Oh, it's lush music. Lover, let's waltz. No rush music. Plenty of small. Say we'll meet again in the same rendezvous.
Let's not brush the hush
Of these lush moments with you.
Friends, remember, your flop parade was brought to you by the maker of Food. Food is the only product that builds muscles, grows hair, and sends neckties to the cleaners. And remember, food, spelled backwards, is doof.